Ooh, yeah. It's Auntie Mickey's house. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. You're in the house. You know you're in the house. Come on in and grab a seat, grab a seat. Come on in and hit that light, hit that light. Oh, you're right, Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's house. Grab a seat, prop your feet. Let's sip some tea, sip that tea. Entertainment, news and spirituality. From the culture to the fun, Auntie sets the tone. Sets the tone. With a laugh and a truth, she holds the throne. She holds the throne, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Come on in now. Auntie Mickey's house. Oh, Auntie's house. You're in the house. You know you're in the house. Come on in and grab a seat, yeah, yeah. Come on in and hit that light. Don't forget now. Auntie Mickey's house. She can roast with a smile, drop wisdom too. Break down the headlines, bring it straight to you. Straight to you, baby. Community strong, conversation grown. Grown talk, baby. Auntie Mickey's house. Make yourself at home, yeah. Come together, every voice is heard. Every voice. Respect the vibe, let's share the word. Oh, yeah. From the jokes to the prayers, she keeps it real. Keeps it real. Auntie Mickey's house, that's the deal. That's the deal, baby. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. Oh yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. Known in the house. You know you're in the house. Come on in and grab a seat, grab a seat. Come on in and hit the light, hit the light, hit the light. You're at Auntie Mickey's, yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's, Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's house. It's Auntie Mickey's house. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. You're in her house. You know you're in her house. Come on in and grab a seat. Grab a seat, come on in and hit that light, hit that light. Oh, you're at Auntie Mickey's. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Auntie's house. Auntie's house. Auntie's house. Grab a seat, drop your feet, let's sip some tea. Sip that tea. Entertainment, news and spirituality. From the culture to the fun, Auntie sets the tone. With a laugh and a truth, she holds the throne. She holds the throne, yeah. Auntie's house. Oh, Auntie's house. You know you're in her house. Come on in and grab a seat, yeah. Come on in and hit that light. Don't forget. She can roast with a smile, drop wisdom too. Break down the headlines, bring it straight to you. Straight to you, baby. Community strong, conversation grown. Don't talk, baby. Auntie Mickey's house. Make yourself at home, yeah. Come together, every voice is heard. Every voice. Respect the vibe, let's share the word. To the press, she keeps it real. Keeps it real, keeps it real. That's the deal, that's the deal, baby. Yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house, oh yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. auntie, come on in and hit that light, hit the light. Oh, your auntie Mickey's, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house, Auntie Mickey's house, Auntie Mickey's house. Oh.
Happy, what is today? Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I'm so geriatric, I done forgot what day it is. How y'all doing this afternoon? Evening. Yeah, evening for some, afternoon for others. Shoot, it's evening for me too. It's dark outside, so yeah, that would qualify as evening. How is everyone doing? I hope you guys had a wonderful Monday. I most certainly did. Yes, sir. It is Monday, y'all. Monday night. And child, let me tell you, this weather up here is so crazy. I don't know if y'all been seeing it in the news, but we got floods. We got floods. Rivers are flowing over. People are being evacuated from the house. They didn't evacuate us because we up on a hill. But at the bottom of that hill is a bridge. And on the other side of that bridge is the Green River. And apparently, the levees broke today. Kind of like what happened in New Orleans. And I mean to tell you, that river is kicking up. I can't leave the house and I can't go to the casino because the road is shut down. The highway to the casino is shut down, so I'm stuck. That's a good thing. Oh, y'all, leave me alone. Yeah, I need to keep my butt at home anyway, trying to get over this cold. But yes, sir, it is, man, this is the weather. The weather, yes, got to stay put, LaWanda. I am not walking out that front door. If I could have strapped my husband down so he wouldn't have to leave and go to work, I wouldn't let him go either, but he doesn't have to worry about that highway. I-5 is open and ready for everybody to get on it, and I'm sure it's really backed up because all the other highways are shut down. So, hey, I'm just, I'm praying for the people that had to be evacuated from their homes. We have a few friends that had to be evacuated from their homes because I mean to tell you, shoot, it looks like a lake out there in some places. I'm concerned about Jess. I haven't talked to Jess in a while. She lives way out north and it's bad out there too. So I'm hoping she's okay. I haven't heard from her, so I guess that's good news. So Jess, if you watching, let me know. Let me know if you all right. Because I don't, when it come to water, I don't fool with water. Ooh, I don't fool with it at all. I got a phobia with water now. Now, yes, I'll get in the shower. I'll get in the bathtub, but swimming, lakes, rivers, bodies of water that are bigger than me, no. Give me the kiddie pool and I'm good. Give me the kiddie pool and I am so good. But anyway, let me just first say hello to everyone. I see Millionaires Cove is in the house. Hello, sweetheart. LaWanda's in the house. Dawn. Hi, Dawn. I see you. I see Barbara's in the house. Let's see Catherine. Hello, Catherine. Hello, Camille. Hello, Kendra. Let's see, Satin Doll. Satin Doll is in the house. Yes, sir. Who else? Who else do I see? Oh, I see my baby's name. C. Gonzalez. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? Good evening to you, too. Where is my husband at? He's in here. I know he is because I seen his name. There he go. First one in the house. Hey, baby, how you doing? I hope you are staying dry out there because it's hot. It's hot out there in the sense of the water, not in the heat, but it's crazy out there. So just want to say hello to everybody before I get started. Hi, Chandra. Hello, my love. Uh-oh, Lucifer. Lucifer's in the house. He says, sexy Mickey. Oh my goodness, Lucifer, you a mess. I'll be your body of string water anytime. Okay, you're going to have to talk to Barry about that. I don't know if he going to have that, but thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate the compliment. So anyway, we've been talking about the DC squatter. And actually, I talked to Lady Latesha a little while ago. She lives down there in Texas. And there's a lot of that kind of stuff going on in Texas as well. So I asked her if she wouldn't mind joining me on the panel while we talk about this. So she may be a little late. That's okay. Whenever she show up, it's cool with me. It is cool with me. And I'm hoping that I know her husband's not feeling well. I know the whole house has been dealing with that yuck, you know. I'm dealing with that yuck, so I know if she's not feeling well, hubby's sleep, baby girl, she's feeling better and fever gone away. But it's a mess dealing with that stuff. It really is. And don't forget that COVID is still out there. Y'all be careful. COVID is still running around. People done forgot about it because it kind of withered away on the vine. Oh goodness, Luanda, you said yes. I had to call for emergency to come put the mattress out. Fire downstairs. What? You had to call the emergency people? You had a fire? Lord have mercy. Everything okay? That's not cool. That's not cool. Well, I hope their squatters were there. Oh my goodness. The squatters. Lord have mercy. It's ridiculous. I understand that there's this homeless situation. Don't get me wrong. This ain't about those people. If you just have no other alternative but to go into a vacant apartment or a vacant building just to have, some kind of shelter temporarily, that's one thing. But, these other folks that's doing this as a scam to get out of paying rent and fully capable of paying rent. This is what this show is about. I can't stand a bum who chooses to rip people off and put them through bullshit, Hello, Lady of Elegance Candles. How are you, beautiful? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a minute. So yeah, it's very nerve-wracking. Mr. Phillips says, hey, Auntie, my son came to see me from California yesterday. He is in the Army. Well, tell your son thank you for his service. We appreciate him. And is he still in the Army? Oh, he is in the Army. Okay, I misread that. So, well, tell him thank you for his service. I hope you have a wonderful visit with your son. I'm waiting for mine to get here on the, what is it? Today's the 15th. Mine will be here on the 19th. So I'm looking forward to it. Him and his wife, and then my youngest grandson will be here as well for the holidays. So LaWanda says the firefighters thought someone stayed there. They had clothes everywhere and tried to cook some stuff, whereas the apartments did do their job about locking it up. That was this past May. Okay, 2025. Okay. Oh, he'll be moving back to Texas soon? Oh. Is that where you're at, Mr. Phillips? Do you live in Texas? I love Texas. I love the Dallas area. Oh, bless your heart, Lady of Elegance. Oh my goodness, I love them candles. Don't get, oh my goodness. I'm still to the point where I have burned them all. But the wax that you can melt down on the warmers, I got me some jars and I put them in there, and ooh, it smells so good. I got one going now. I should have turned it off before I started my show. But oh, I love it. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I appreciate it. Oh, goodness, I appreciate it so much. Ain't nothing like some good smelling candles. Yes, they are. They are so relaxing, Lawanda. They really are. I love a house that smells good. And incense, that's okay. I can take or leave incense. But you get some good candles. You got me. You got me. Wow, I appreciate it, sweetheart. I really do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I'm going to keep my eyes open for Lady Latifah. But in the meantime, excuse me, hold on just a second. I got to blow my nose. I forgot. I muted before I was done talking. I'm going to get off here for just a second. Lady Latesha, I'll be right with you. I got to blow my nose. Hold on. All right, Lady Latesha, let me put the link down for you, sweetheart. All right. Yes, I love me some Dallas. I love the Dallas Fort Worth area, and I always said if I retire anytime soon, I would really love to move down there. Hello, Brother Charles. Wait a minute, what'd you say, Charles? I put the link in the chat for you, lady. Angry right now about the comments Trump said about Rob Reiner and his wife. I am in disgust. Have a good show, everyone. Thank you, but what did he say, Charles? I didn't see that. And I'm still tripping off of the fact that they found Rob Reiner and his wife stabbed in their home. I'm tripping about that. Yes, Lucifer, me and my husband will probably move to Dallas. We're not certain, but yes, the son did it. He's been arrested. That is awful. Boy, I tell you, it's crazy to even be in Hollywood. Hello, beautiful.
Hello.
I see you.
You're beautiful.
You too, you too.
Hello,
How's it
Side
going?
Chat. It's going
Yes.
great. Thanks for asking. How are you
Yeah.
been?
Doing pretty good. We were just talking about Rob Reiner.
Yes.
That is
Oh my
awful.
God. Wasn't that awful? His own son
Wow.
to do that to him.
And
It's so
Brother
personal.
Charles was saying something about some comment that Trump made about them. I didn't see that.
Oh, what did he say, Charles? That is
I don't know.
probably some undercut under something.
Probably something
Something he
stupid.
shouldn't have said.
Something inappropriate. I'm sure.
Inappropriate. But you
Wow.
look beautiful, Auntie Mickey.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I feel like sludge.
That's my house.
Oh my goodness, I feel like sludge, but hey, I'm gonna carry on anyway.
Yeah.
Lucifer is funny. He said, I'm about to play in Lady Letitia's curls.
You don't get my curls.
Hello, Charles. How are you, sweetheart? Now, tell me
Man,
what did
man,
this fool say?
this guy is man. I don't believe this guy, man.
Wow.
When you go get a chance, he posted on his True Social. He tried to blame his dislike of him for getting murdered. You should see the shit he said, man. You ain't gonna believe this.
What?
You
Wait,
wouldn't. You would not believe. You would not believe what this guy said.
he made it about him.
Oh man, it was terrible. It was terrible. It was terrible.
Oh, wow. Let me look at this.
Yeah, look at
Yeah.
Trump's True Social.
Attacking. He was attacking. Trump post attacking Rob Reynolds after stabbing death draws immediate outrage. And then he doubled down on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, he doubled down today. Today he doubled down. He said it, I don't like him, and it was horrible. But the first post on his True Social that he did this morning, take a look at that. You're not gonna believe this.
Oh, a baseless attack on the Hollywood director less than a day after reporters. The attack on Mr. Reynolds soon after his death prompted a rare backlash against the president from the mega aligned Republicans, some of whom urged the president to retract his comments. Wow, I wonder what he
But he
said.
didn't retract. He doubled down today,
He
later
doubled
on.
down, huh?
Yeah, wait.
Wow.
When you get a chance, look for that True Social post, and you're not
I
gonna believe it.
will. Yeah,
You're not gonna believe
that's
it.
nothing surprises me with that fool.
I mean,
Nothing
I mean,
surprises me.
I mean, I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised. Just because the guy, because you know, Rob Reiner was a Democrat through and
Right,
through.
right.
And the stuff that he said about this guy, and did a nerve, at the end of it, he had a nerve to say rest in peace and whatever. Please, when you get a chance, go to that True Social,
Will
comments
do.
on Rob Reiner's
Wow.
uh,
That's what I
Let me
Trump
was
see if I
comment.
can pull it up on my phone real quick.
I was trying
Man,
what
go. It's a Donald Trump's True Social post on Rob Reiner. You're
Okay,
not gonna believe it.
Donald Trump
I'm so disgusted at him, man. It's
comment
pathetic.
on Truth Social about Rob Reiner.
he called him a deranged person.
Yeah, yeah. And some more stuff.
A number of Republicans have
Here it is right here on Team Mickey.
statement on Truth Social.
Okay,
Rob Reiner.
okay.
Stand by that post.
Well, I wasn't a fan of his at all. He was a deranged person as far as Trump is concerned. He said he knew it was false. In fact, it's the exact opposite. That I was a friend of Russia, controlled by Russia. You know, it was the Russia hoax. He was one of the people behind it. I think he hurt himself in career-wise. He became like a deranged person, Trump derangement syndrome. So I was not a fan of Rob Reiner at all, in any way, shape, or form. I thought he was very bad for our country. Yeah.
Mr. President,
But see, that was the second one. That was the double down. But when you read the first one, that's what's going to amaze you.
Wow.
Wow. Let me see if I can find the first
That was
one.
him doubling down. The other one he posted a little earlier. Terrible.
Okay, this thing pulled up everything but what I asked for.
I know what you mean.
Trump comments. Okay, let me go with Trump. Donald Trump comments on Truth Social about Rob Reiner. Trump comments on deaths of U.S. filmmaker Rob Reiner and wife cause outrage. Rob Reiner, who was found dead alongside his wife, Michelle Reiner, at their Los Angeles home in what police are investigating as a double homicide, was not only celebrated filmmaker, but also a longtime Democratic Party supporter and one of U.S. President Donald Trump's most outspoken critics. Reiner, 78, and his wife, Michelle, 70, were discovered dead at their home on Sunday. Their son, Nick Reiner, has since been arrested on homicide charges. During Trump's first term. Okay, let me go to in a social media
I'm gonna get off,
post.
right? I'm gonna get off here and I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay, I found it. I think I found it. It says
The
in a
one,
social. In a social media post on Monday, Trump referred to Reiner as tortured and struggling. Is that the one you're talking about?
That's it. That's it. That's it.
And said he and his wife had passed away, reportedly due to the anger he caused by
Check that
opposing
out.
Trump as president.
Go ahead and read
What?
that. That shit crazy. That shit crazy.
He has known to have driven people crazy by his raging obsession of President Donald J. Trump, the president wrote on Truth Social. The president who frequently lashes out at his opponents and praises public figures who support him provided no evidence that Reiner's political views contributed in any way to the couple's death. Trump's post drew fierce criticism online from both Democratic and Republican politicians. Lord have mercy, this man is lost. He done lost his mind.
Yeah. I'm gonna send you the
really has.
exact. I'm gonna send you the exact post.
Very
Please do. Yes,
All right.
please
I'll see
do.
y'all. I'll
Thank
talk to y'all
you.
later.
All
All
right,
right.
hon. Thank you. That you know what? Somebody need to just let me shut up because they might come take me away. Yeah, he's going mental. He's mental.
He is.
He's got issues, and it's time for them to roll out the carpet and have him walk straight down that red carpet into an insane asylum.
Yes.
No respect. Good grief. Oh my goodness. Well, we've got so much going on in this country right now. We got squatters and people, presidents talking stupid, and I just can't.
You know, the lady that I report on, they called her the villain of the year. A villain. Not just a loser, but she's a villain. The villain. Yes, it's really pathetic. It's like you said, it's so much going on.
Exactly. This world is going to hell in a handbasket. I'm convinced.
Yes.
Wow. Millionaires Cove said the Republicans can't even handle him, nor are they trying. Exactly. They're not even trying. Jesus.
They can't even get a hold of him.
Wow. Okay, Tonex. Let me see. Tonex says, how does the President of the United States call an entire country of people Somalis garbage? That's pretty foul. Don't call people's babies garbage. I agree, Tonex. That's inexcusable. Inexcusable. But yeah, I think the man his cookies is run out of chips. He ain't got no more chocolate in his cookies. Gone.
No more chocolate in your chips.
His chocolate chips have melted away, and he is chipless. His cookies are chipless. Man.
You are chipless.
My God, my God. Well, without further ado, I guess I could get into this topic today because, you know, I've been talking about this since I think Saturday. I did a live on Saturday. This story got to me so bad. You know, usually I don't do lives on the weekends, but this brought me out of the bed. This one brought me out of the bed because number one, we've got the homeless issue. But number two, this is not a homeless issue in the same context that this woman had nowhere else to go. Okay. This woman was a habitual squatter. Habitual.
She was going from one place to the next doing
this. This was her third
one.
Place. Yeah.
Was this the longest she had ever stayed?
I don't know. I think yes. It might have been no. I think the one prior to that might have been even longer. But she had different ways of maneuvering her way into other apartments. But what really infuriated me about this is because we've had experience with a con artist here on YouTube.
Right.
Okay. And
Mhm.
this is one of his things that he does as well. I don't
Right.
know if everybody remembers,
About
but
that.
while he was up here doing Angie Stone, he owed $18,000 in back rent on his place
That
and
is
was going in and
unbelievable.
man, yes, I got the court document and everything. Matter of
And
fact, when
these are people that are leasing, they're renting, not owning, they're leasing. So they're
leasing,
even worse than the
but
people
this
that
isn't even this isn't even about that. They're not even leasing, lady.
are
They
right,
go in this woman's case, she went in as an Airbnb, short term, but up to I believe it's 30 days depending on your state that you live in. You can stay somewhere up to what 29 days, and
oh,
they put you out if you're under a short-term situation like a hotel or
right.
short-term extended stay, whatever. But the cutoff date is usually 30 days. Anything over 30 days, that person can then say, I'm a tenant. You see what I'm saying? Because
Wow.
of that technicality. That's where the squatter situation kicks in, and it becomes a dispute between the homeowner and the person that's squatting. Okay.
The
Oh,
nerve of them
Lucifer.
to have rights.
Right. And see, it's these tenant laws. I totally
They
agree
need
that
to
the
fix
tenants
them.
should have protection.
Mhm.
However, these loopholes in the law are being exploited by these con artists that come out here and say, I'm gonna stay here. Oh, I had an issue. I'm not gonna be able to leave right away because my apartment isn't ready, or in her case, I guess she actually started a fire in her previous apartment. She started a fire and used that as an excuse that she needed to move in as this apartment was getting ready. She was actually being evicted from that previous apartment that she started a fire in. So she comes over, and this lady's nice. She said, yeah, I don't mind helping you. Yeah, you can stay here for 30 days, 31 days. I think she asked for 31 days, which should have been a red flag because the cutoff was 30 days. So she
Right,
went in with this intention, you know.
exactly.
And as
And
soon as
the
that day,
landlord didn't know. She
nope,
wasn't aware that she probably didn't even know that there was anything called squatter. She know
and
now.
she knows now. Yep. Lucifer wanted to know. Let me put this
It's
up. Yep. Hotel does that. He says, waiting a minute. Who owed 19K in rent? Quiet Storm did, sweetheart. Remember Quiet Storm? He owed 18 grand in back
wow.
rent. He was a squatter. It took months for this woman to get him out.
Mm.
Let me see if I can pull up the document. Let me see if I can find it real quick for you.
19K. That's a lot of money
Yes, sir.
that she
Yes.
lost.
Yeah, bear with me just a second. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I put it in a folder because I didn't know if I was going to need it again. Nope, that's not it.
That's right, Catherine.
Wow,
She
I
had
don't
plans to
see it.
become a tenant.
Who had plans to become to do what, honey?
Catherine says that's exactly what she did. She asked to stay there for that amount of time, knowing that
Exactly.
she has to become a tenant. That's
Exactly.
water. Yeah.
Exactly. I don't see that paper. It's probably up in one of these. I got so many things open I can't even tell.
Oh, girl, you just lying.
I can't get up with. But trust me, this man had to go to court.
Yes, girl, the SAer.
Chester the molester, yes. Um,
Just
Yes, he was back, what, 18,000? Yeah, 18,000. The woman had to take him to court. He had agreed to make payments to make up for the back rent plus some more money to pay toward the, well, actually pay rent and then money toward the arrears. So I think it was like $3,200 he agreed to pay, and he didn't pay it.
Right.
And to make a long story short, he had to go. So, but it took months because what happens is the court system, it takes months just to get a court date. In the meantime, this person is squatting in your property.
Yeah, it's a process.
This woman, she got real belligerent with it and changed,
The
I think,
law.
the utility bill into her daughter's name.
Oh,
She was messing with the cameras. Oh, it was a hot mess. It was a hot
wow.
mess. But luckily, the judge had mercy on the homeowner and ruled in her favor. But of course, the lady put on the tears, because that's what they do. They become the victim then.
They're the victims. This is
Ooh,
crazy.
yeah,
And then you're
man,
supposed to feel sorry for them, but you're the one
right.
that's getting screwed.
You should see. I mean, she's taking so much flack right now that
Uh-huh.
she's put her Instagram on private.
Yeah, she should.
Yeah,
She should just come on off her Instagram.
she need to get up off social media.
Everything.
Period.
Yes.
Because
She gotta get her. I mean, like,
she was running a whole business out of that apartment, out of
yeah,
that townhouse,
making money and wasn't paying rent.
going on trips to Jamaica,
How can
all
you-
over social media.
Wow.
I made a video because something that I noticed. It was in the middle of the night. I was reading all this stuff,
Taking
and
trips.
I discovered I discovered something that
She
we've
married.
all seen. She's got a man.
She's got a man.
Wait a minute. Let me show y'all my
Daughter's
video.
got a man. Boy,
Let
I
me
tell
show you my video. I don't want to mess up, but let me see if I can pull up my video that I made, because old heifer got a man.
you, a
He was
whole
all
man.
up in the videos
Oh, shaving him.
when they were on vacation.
Squatting too. And
Okay?
enjoying the freebies.
Exactly. But ain't nobody said nothing about him.
He
Ain't
just
nobody
went
said
so
nothing about him. Let me see. Where is
whole man.
a whole man? Let me see let me pull up the right thing. I don't want to accidentally. Okay, my video.
I know,
There we
Lucifer. I
go.
was thinking that squatter's got a man. Oh, I can't sing.
Hold on just a
Leave
second.
that to Auntie Mickey.
Let me pull this up real quick. I gotta share my screen. Hope I can do this right. Okay. Is this it? Channel content. Yep, that's it. Okay. I did a video
Well, I
last
bet she
night.
didn't know she was gonna be on the news.
Okay. Y'all check this out real quick. Oh, wait a minute. That's YouTube Studio. That's not what I wanted. Why did it do that?
What you trying to do? Pull it up.
I'm trying to play the video.
Okay, go over there to the one that looks like a video.
Yeah,
Click on that the arrows, the two arrows.
I did.
Oh, it won't let you. The one
Wait a
that's
minute. You know what? I am so retarded. Excuse me. I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Okay, let me see. Here we go.
yes.
Here we go. For those of you who have seen this story,
You can make it bigger.
now all
you
over
want
the
to.
doggone internet. But I need you to check out this video.
I'm
Can you
just
hear
glad
this?
the judge was able to see through it and
Yeah.
I was able to prove that this was not true. The judge said you can evict her
Patty,
right
those two
now.
arrows.
What are your plans? What are you about to do?
Evict her. She has to go. I need her out of the property so that I can try to regain the property and get back to my life. I was writing a book, working on a memoir, trying to do women's health organizations and things, and this has totally disrupted my life. So I would like to get back to the things that I could do to help the community, and I think God placed this on me too, so that I could help in this area too. So I just want to get back to life.
Did y'all see that shit?
Wow.
Did y'all see that shit? She wasn't getting in no car by herself. Did you see that man with her? She
I
got a
missed
whole man
that.
I'm gonna play it again. Carrying a baby carrier. But
No,
we
there's a
don't hear
child
about
too.
him. We just hearing about her. Yeah, she's trifling. But he's a man. Her man, I guess. What is he doing? We need to get his name and put his name out there all over the internet. Quit hiding behind your woman, man. You can't even provide a place over their head. Trifling. So did y'all hear that? I don't know if you guys even heard it.
You saw the man?
Yeah, it's
Get
in
in
the
the car.
video. Let me see if I can play this again. Oh, where in the world? Okay, go up. Here we go. And I'm gonna turn this music down. I always have to turn this music down because it gets too loud. Okay, and I'll turn up the volume on the video so you guys can hear it. For those of you who have seen this story, it's viral now all over the doggone internet. But I need you to check out this video.
I'm just glad the judge was able to see through it, and I was able to prove that this was not true.
The judge said you can evict her right now. What are your plans? What are you about to do?
Evict her. She has to go. I need her out of the property so that I can try to regain the property and get back to my life. I was writing a book, working on a memoir, trying to do women's health organizations and things, and this has totally disrupted my life. So I would like to get back to the things that I could do to help the community, and I think God placed this on me too, so that I could help in this area too. So I just want to get back to life.
Did y'all see that shit? Did y'all see that shit? She wasn't getting in no car by herself. Did you see that man with her? She got a whole man with her, carrying a baby carrier. But we don't hear about him. We just hearing about her. Yeah, she's trifling. But he's a man. Her man, I guess. What is he doing? We need to get his name and put his name out there all over the internet. Quit hiding behind your woman, man. You can't even provide a place over their head. Trifling. So the reason I know that that's her man, because I had comments on that. They were saying maybe that's her son, that was her grandchild. But no, because if you've seen her social media, when she was in that hotel room in Jamaica, they was all dancing together in the hotel in Jamaica. That ain't no son.
Celebrating.
Yeah. So trifling. Wow. He just another grown child, Lucifer said.
Grown child.
Now, I don't know who the baby carrier belongs to. Maybe that's because I know she's got 2 daughters. One daughter was like school age. I know that little girl ain't had no baby. So maybe her other daughter had a baby. Who knows? That could be her grandchild. Okay. But we didn't see that child. But nevertheless, she's kicking it with this dude.
I wonder what's gonna happen to her. Like, she's not gonna have anywhere to stay, and if she does, she's gonna have to pay for it for sure.
And that's what I wanted to go over today. But I wanted to know.
Even allowing her to, like, I wouldn't even allow her to move in. Like, you can't even move in here, honey.
No. But see, what they do is they line themselves up for the next place before they leave the previous place.
Oh, so
You
she's
see what I'm
probably set
saying?
up already.
But no, chances are she's not because she's been plastered all over the internet.
The internet.
Yes, Lucifer said she can go
Yeah.
to the homeless shelter for women and children. That's probably her best bet right now,
Hmm. Hmm.
or stay in her car. But she had a whole business in that woman's house,
Mm. Them running a whole business.
a whole business, and she claims to be. Uh, she has a nonprofit, a couple of nonprofits. I would have those things investigated at this point.
Okay. That sounds sketchy.
Yeah, you got a whole nonprofit and you living your best life and ain't paying no rent. Matter of fact, she pulled a scam to get a car. She went and
I
put a
was
down payment on a car, and that's all she paid for that car, and drove around in the car she never paid for.
put five
Trifling.
dollars down on it and kept the car.
Yeah, I think she put
She was saying she
2,000
didn't have a
down.
place to stay, so she probably gave them an old address or something like that, so they couldn't come and repo the car.
Yep. Wow. That's all I can say about that chick. That chick. And then she turns on the waterfall and wants
She
sympathy.
was. You saw her crying.
Oh, child, yeah. Child, she's on TikTok playing the victim. Oh, all I do is everything I do is out of love, and then she starts
Oh,
crying and I'm
hey,
like, girl, bye, please have a seat.
the nerve.
You got to watch yesterday's live. You just got to watch
Okay,
my live from
is that
yesterday.
the one she was crying on?
Yes, yes, yep. Rachel said she got a whole nonprofit, a whole business, and a whole man.
In a whole car.
But and a whole, well, I think they got that from her. I don't know if
They probably took it.
well, shoot, if they got to find her first.
Yeah, they gotta
She
find
sounds
her.
like the kind of person that would hide it,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Around
But
the corner.
they're that kind of person is making it very difficult for tenants,
Yeah,
homeowners, you name it. It's really digging into the economy in a negative way,
it
you
really
know.
is.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah. So what I wanted to pull up first is something that I had caught online about the DC judge. Okay. I'll
Oh,
just read it briefly to you. I'll share my screen. Um, it says DC judge delivers smackdown to Airbnb squatter after ruling she has no tenancy. Homeowner rights finally defended? Question mark. Because that's what is at the crux of all of this. Roshan Douglas thought she was helping someone in need when she accepted a 32, there's the red
32 days.
flag, a 32-day
Oh,
Airbnb
she had thought she
reservation.
had hit the jackpot.
Yep, back in February. Nearly a year later, she was locked out of her own home, paying thousands in attorney's fees. What is going on with my screen? Attorney's fees and mortgage payments for a property she couldn't even enter. This woman locked her out.
Of
Changed the
her own home.
changed the doggone locks, everything.
What the hell?
Listen,
How can the police couldn't have got her out of there? I just don't
it's the
understand.
loopholes. It's the loopholes. The police
She
couldn't
knew all
make
the
her
loop.
leave. Yep. She knew what she was doing. She's a professional
She had
squatter.
to. She had
I would have been a professional baseball bat holder.
to.
Where's my bat? Y'all think I'm playing. Let me go get my bat. I'll be right back. I ain't playing.
that. Whoa. A whole lot of drama. That's right, Lucifer. It's a shame.
Shoot, think I'm playing. I'm not going in debt. to run some crazy bitch out of my house. Excuse my French.
Right.
Here's the one that my son made for me
Oh,
with
wow.
all the little screws and nails
Oh,
sticking
that's the
out.
real deal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And if I can't find this one, then I got my Walking Dead bat. I'm a fan of the Walking Dead, so this is my Negan bat.
They already. Wow.
I'd tear a heifer up. Hey,
Scratch it,
Smokey.
dude.
I tear this hoe up. You getting up out of my house today. You can take the back door. No, you can take the back window that's 2 floors up, or you can take the front door where there's stairs you can walk down. Take your pick.
Yeah.
But you gonna get up out of here today.
Yeah,
I'm
she would
not
have
going through all
back
that.
there.
But
I
this
would have
woman was
hired
trying to
some
do the
people
right
to
thing.
remove her, like remove her stuff and every. This woman is crazy.
She needs that woman should have got some family members named Pookie
You know what?
and Boo Boo and what is it, Pookie, Nene, and Boo Boo to come over, and they got
They
out.
definitely need to fix those laws, those
Mm-hmm.
loopholes, because
It is.
this just
It
ridiculous.
is, and it's running rampant in Texas too.
I
It's
bet.
happening in Texas too. It says this is taking me somewhere where I'm not trying to be. Douglas told N7 News in Washington D.C. Everybody has a breaking point, and I'd have broke her point on Thursday. A DC judge finally sided with Douglas, ruling that Shadija Romero, the woman occupying her home, has no tenancy rights and can be removed immediately. The judge found that an agreement Romero previously signed acknowledging she wasn't a tenant remains valid. It's a rare win for what in the heck is going on with this screen? Let me it's doing its own thing.
I hit escape. See if that'll help.
Escape. I don't have no.
It's on your keyboard at the very top.
I'm scared.
The E.
I know. I
Okay.
see it, but I know I've been
You scared of that
messed up
button?
everything. I'm scared. It's a rare win for property owners in a city where tenant protections have long tilted the scales against landlords, but the case has also exposed what critics call a glaring loophole. In DC and several other jurisdictions, staying in someone's home for just 30 days can be enough to claim tenants' rights even without a lease. A pattern of non-payment. Douglas's nightmare began when Romero booked her furnished home through Airbnb, claiming her own apartment had been damaged in a fire. Remember I told you about that fire? What
Yes.
Douglas didn't know at the time of booking, Romero was already being evicted from another property for owing nearly $50,000 in back rent.
Here's my question. Did they do a background check?
I don't
You
know if
don't
it
need
was
to do a
that.
background check for Airbnb. It doesn't
No, and
require
this wouldn't show up. This wouldn't even show up for that because
exactly.
it's there's time that you have to give this to even register in the system. Court records uncovered by 7 News revealed a troubling history. Romero faced eviction from at least 2 other DC properties before landing at Douglas's home. At one apartment complex, she allegedly owed $35,000 in unpaid rent. At another, she paid 1 month's rent and stayed for 13 months. So what they do is they take advantage of the laws and the the jurisdiction as far as the um, court dockets and everything. They can't get in there right away. They have to wait months just for a court date. And while you're waiting for your court date to come up, that person's still living in your house.
Oh.
I'm
Oh.
sorry. I'm gonna say it
I would be
again.
so frustrated.
I
I would
would
be
be so
so
busy whooping her ass. I'm sorry. That's just I'm
get
just gonna be
out,
real
get
about
out
it.
of the house. Yes,
I'm gonna have to tell the Lord, Lord, you understand. You better get her up out of here before I
she's
do. And
way
if
too
she's
nice.
still in there in a couple days, and I see that you want me to handle it, so I would rather pay. I would rather pay bail money to get her out than to
Yeah,
$30,000 in court fees. And
exactly.
now the woman's mortgage has jumped from $4,000 to $10,000 a month.
Wow.
Plus, the woman was responsible for all utilities going on at the time of her being in there.
No
She
way.
she got so screwed in this thing. Now, what would you
He
pick?
was
Bail
taking care of
money?
her.
Bail money or what? I'll take my chances. I'll
I would
take
too.
$500 bail money for 200, Alex. I'll take I'll take the bail money for 200, Alex. Lucifer said, "I'll bond you out, Mickey." That's right, Millionaires Code. There is no way in hell. There's no way in hell most people would put up with this. She
No,
she picked the right one.
she did. She picked
She
someone
picked the
that was
right
nice
one.
and was, trying to do everything by the book and the
Yep.
rules.
Yep.
And it doesn't work like that.
Yep.
No.
And this lady didn't even live in DC. She lives in Maryland. So she had to travel from Maryland to DC just to
God.
handle this stuff. It was one
Oh, the
cluster,
money
you
to
know what, after another. And at some point in time, ass whoopings would come.
and I can't believe, oh, it's
Ass
just
whooping.
so shocking
It
that she
is.
would stay in there like that and not leave over
Yep.
a year, almost a year.
Smokey says, I went through that renting to a family member. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yep.
family member.
Family will do it to you in a heartbeat. That's all the more ass whooping you gonna get. Let me see. Smokey said, my grandmother told me not to, to tent any of my properties to family. I thought she was being mean. I should have listened.
Yeah,
You knew what
because
she was talking about,
no,
sweetie.
they expect you to not just let them move in, but to pay for it for and being there for free. Living
Absolutely.
there for free.
Absolutely. So, yeah. But it says after her 32-day Airbnb stay ended in March, Romero refused to leave.
Wow.
She allegedly changed the locks, put utilities in her daughter's name, removed Douglas's personal belongings. She took the woman's stuff out of her own house and tampered
Oh,
with security cameras. Douglas offered her $2,500 to sign a document admitting she wasn't a tenant and leave. Romero signed but didn't budge. That's what got her out of there.
the signature.
Yep. She acknowledged that she wasn't a tenant, but she gave this heifer $2,500 to leave and she still didn't leave.
She gave her the money.
Yes. Yes. It was a it was a
Oh,
it
she
was
was
a
practically
court
begging her
arrangement.
to leave. She paid her to leave her own house.
Paid her to leave her own
Right.
house because that's customary in a lot of tenant situations. Okay, I understand this is a detriment to you. It's a hardship. Let me help you. What do they call it? Pay for the keys or something like that. Pay for your keys back, something like that. But nevertheless, she didn't get her keys and that woman didn't leave.
Mm, mm, mm.
Something need to be done about these laws. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
start there
Something
first. The
needs to
judge
be
should be like,
done.
this is,
Hmm.
I
Yep.
wonder, like you said, how much of this goes on
Too
every
much.
all the time.
Too much. Way too much. So, um, hold on just a second. She came back. She came back because they put all her stuff out. They put all her
Right.
stuff out. Now
She can't be mad at
This is another one right here. This is not her situation, but this is yet another story because this is common. This is a common story. Let me turn this down. Can you guys hear this?
No,
Oh, I'm sorry.
barely hear it. I think I hear like a whisper.
Hold on just a second. Okay. Let me start this over. There we go.
To the real house because we're finally in our foreclosure home. The squatter has been evicted. We are living there. Let me show you the entire process. Fast forward to our real house. I wanted to live on the water in South Florida, but I didn't want to pay waterfront South Florida prices. So instead, I bought a bank-owned foreclosure home at auction, and now I live on the water in South Florida without paying South Florida waterfront price. But it came with a lot of headaches, as you may have seen in previous videos. Lots and lots of headaches and 4 and 5 months of hard work and then a full complete renovation. Well, I'm happy to say this is my home. This is my neighborhood. This is wonderful.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Positive, very good news with a couple scams and some things to look out for. I'm going to show you everything with an ending too. You're going to see the final result of our home 9 months after the purchase. This is a 9-month project and it's still not finished. Was it worth it? I don't know. You guys tell me. It's worth it to me. My name is Craig from Flying Wheels. Finally over. Let's get going.
Yeah, I like it.
Maybe.
I want to
Let's
be a
get
water.
Okay, shoot. That blew my ears out. That blew my ears out. You know what? He's just showing his property. Let me get him out of here. Let me get him out of here because that's not really the one I wanted you to see. These are just examples of other people that have had squatters and had to have had these people thrown out some way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Which one is this? Okay, check this out.
These squatters have been in my house for 6 months, unpaid. I just spent the day playing landlord from hell, do-it-yourself lawyer, attorney in the court of law, but it's me.
Okay.
Yeah, really hard today. I was also supposed to get my license. Fun fact about me is I don't have my license. I know that sounds crazy, but it expired. And then they said, well, too bad, so sad. You got to come take the written test and the driving test. So your girl's been riding dirty. Just kidding. If anyone's watching this, I have not been riding dirty. Anyways, but I've been doing that other stuff because while I was...
You see what she rolling.
Okay.
Did it get that bad?
Okay. She seems a little too happy.
I got to roll a little bit of something just to keep the stress level down. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Gone. These two, I don't want to call them what I want to call them, but I'll call them these two people moved into my house. But yeah, they've been in there for like, don't judge me, 6 months. They've been in my house for 6 months.
6 months. Not paying.
And I've been having to worry about everything and stressing about everything. And I've been in LA while they were in Idaho, and I was just too far. And honestly, I had a lot of shit going on. Judge me. It wasn't top of my priority. It wasn't, my plate was full and it didn't.
She was in LA. She had a lot going on and it wasn't a priority. Heifer. I don't know what could have possibly had you so stressed in LA that you couldn't go handle what was going on in Illinois or wherever you live, because they would have got up out of my house. I'm sorry.
Didn't fit on the plate. Anyways, but I'm back in Idaho and it's time to get them out. So That's what I've been doing all day at the court. I've been signing papers. I've been printing papers. I've been making copies of papers. I've been just doing so much shit. And today, finally, the sheriff is serving them papers, and hopefully they'll get the hell out of my house so I can move on with my life and move on with the house. I don't really want to be in Idaho anymore. I was supposed to be leaving this week, and now I'm not. So I'm really not too happy about that. If you are watching Squatters, I'm pissed. My family's happy because I stay longer, but I'm not very happy. I'm really pissed about that. Anyways, I hope the sheriff knocks really loud on your door today and scares you a little bit. Yeah, hopefully everything will be over after today or in 3 more days, they said. And then after those 3 days, I have court on the 9th. Put my hand up. I swear I'm telling the truth. These squatters have been in my house for 6 months, unpaid. All right, guys. Sorry, I'm a little spicy. Also, they're like 60 something. Like,
Oh, wow.
get your shit together. We're
Dang.
too old for this. Okay, bye.
Isn't that some mess?
60 years
60
old.
something years old, you squatting in somebody's house. You got to be out
get
your
it
mind.
together.
Ain't you got a check coming? A social security check
Yeah,
or something? I mean, for real. Unbelievable.
She
But
said, get it together.
Yep. There was another one. Oh
Fix
my
it.
goodness. I
And
couldn't believe all of the stories I was seeing on
story after
I
story
just
about
googled
squatters.
squatters. You should see what comes up. You should see some of the stuff that comes up. This is another one.
So imagine moving in with the squatter, brushing your teeth beside them in the bathroom, cooking on the same stove, just irritating them as much as you
Oh, wow. Y'all niggas.
because they're brazen enough to break into your home and try to claim this property as theirs,
Mhm.
and you in turn meet their crazy with crazy, and you're ultimately and literally living beside them, and you're blowing up an air mattress and you're popping popcorn watching Netflix, and you're trying to make it as uncomfortable for them as possible, where unfortunately in comparison to how uncomfortable they made it for you financially and criminally, unfortunately you can't return the type of disrespect that they've given you
Want to
by
bet?
squatting in your property. But at the very least, you can try your best at giving them a little taste of their own medicine. What's going on, folks? Eddie Carrington, mayor of Flux City. And today we are reacting to a video that highlights something that a homeowner ended up needing to do in order to get an alleged squatter out of a property that they were trying to sell. They literally moved in with the squatter, which is insane.
Now, this is going to some extreme. You move into the place that they're allegedly squatting in that belongs to you. The best way you can do to get them out is to move in there with them.
Wow.
Uh-uh.
I wouldn't want to live with them.
But you know what? This happens a lot. This is the same kind of thing that can happen just by you letting somebody stay at your house for a week.
For a week.
Say you've got somebody that comes over from out of town in your family and they decide, you know what, I don't want to leave. Depending on how your laws are set up in your jurisdiction, they can actually claim to be a tenant if they've been there long enough. Some places are different than others. I can't recall what state. I don't know if it was California. I think it's California. It's anywhere from 7 to 14 days that they can be there to claim that they're a tenant now.
Oh,
and they're living in your house next to you.
How is that possible and they're not paying rent?
The laws.
They need to fix them. Somebody needs to speak up. Maybe the
All
lady
of them.
that just got misused and abused by her squatter needs to speak up and say something, because this is pathetic. People
Absolutely. Absolutely.
it's just wrong.
It's
on
a
every
nightmare.
level.
And it's a nightmare being lived by people every day. and we don't see enough of what they're, what they're going through. Thank God that this woman that we just covered in DC, thank God she came out to her local television news station, because they
Oh,
picked.
we wouldn't have known.
We wouldn't have known a thing about it, not a thing.
But kind of understandable. You have to take drastic measures as a landlord or a property owner, especially when your investment comes across threats such as this particular example that we're going to be talking about today. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend this approach, but I understand. So let's get into it.
Chicago man says he did the unthinkable when he discovered alleged squatters in his property. He decided to move in with them. Marco Velasquez is the owner of this Southside property, which is on the market to be sold. He says his realtor came by with a potential buyer, but there was already people inside.
He didn't even know these people. He's got a house on the market, and the realtor is about to show the house to potential buyers, and he opens the door and finds these people in there already.
Wow.
Squatting. Can you believe that? Ain't no way. Ain't
Imagine
no way.
this. Your realtor, after putting this property on the market, putting a sign in the yard, which is possibly how these alleged squatters came across this potential opportunity as they see it. They may have saw this property online or saw the sign in the yard, and they in turn said, okay, that's our next target. And ultimately, this is unfortunate because this individual is trying to sell their property. And imagine you have a potential buyer that is stopping by with the realtor, and they're like, wait a minute, somebody's living in here. There's no furniture in here, but there's food on the counter. There are bags, garbage bags scattered throughout this house. They are yelling at us for trying to gain access to this property that is listed for sale. And so these squatters are trying to say that they're either leasing or they own this property.
The nerve. They have no documentation whatsoever.
Get out of here.
Get the hell up out of here, or get taken out of here.
Get
Are
out.
you serious?
Get out.
Exactly. Unfortunately, LaWanda, the police can't even do anything because even though this person should have some kind of documentation proving that they should be there, the police err on the side of caution. That's what the judges are doing as well. They're erring on the side of caution because a lot of these states are protective of tenant rights. This isn't a squatter situation when there's a dispute between two parties. One says, I pay rent here. The other one says, I don't know you from a hill of beans. And, the police are in the middle like, I can't just throw somebody out that claims that they're paying rent here. But I'm sorry, if you ain't gonna do it, I will. How about that?
I know that's right. You gotta get
Take
the hell
me
out.
to jail, baby. That you got my bail money.
Squad that comes
and that in turn can't fare well for this potential buyer who is interested in this property, and therefore that scares away that opportunity. Insane.
It was like a nightmare.
Velasquez says a woman named Charmaine and her boyfriend Cordero moved in, claiming they recently purchased the property. He says the couple showed police this mortgage document.
So these alleged squatters are saying that they bought this house, and they even have a document that says that they purchased it for the amount of, it looks like $145,000.
Cook County confirms they don't see this mortgage on record.
So that was a forged document.
Forgery. Don't we know someone else that does that kind of shit? I ain't saying no names, but let us continue. I'm on that man's neck.
So that is something that they in turn created to make it seem like they have rights in this property. And this happens a lot. Unfortunately, this is bigger than just this one incident.
That's right.
The system is failing across the country, especially when we're talking about cities that have a little bit more of a soft spot for the tenants, which is understandable. However, the tenant friendly cities really make it hard for landlords and property owners to get people such as what we're witnessing here out of our properties. It could take months or even years in some scenarios to get people who are saying that they're rightfully in this property, and in order to go through the due process and get the lawyer involved, spend thousands of dollars as a landlord slash owner, only to find yourself roughly a year from when you started this process gaining back the property, but in much worse condition. You're in more debt because you're still paying a mortgage on this property, but they're not paying rent.
Velasquez's realtor recorded this video as the couple explained to police they had a right to be there.
Y'all bogus right now. I listen, bro.
He says,
so they got the nerve to be lying through their teeth, allegedly.
And why is it us? I'm just saying, why does it have to be us doing us wrong like that?
Okay.
Why does it have to be? Why do we have to be the ones on the news acting foolish? This is one of the saddest parts of it. It's always us. I'm not saying it's only us, but it just seems that those are the ones that they show. You know, it's embarrassing.
Saying that they got the right to be in this home. There should be bigger penalties with regard to individuals taking advantage of property owners in this format.
police told them under Illinois' current law, they couldn't remove anyone.
I said I'm not moving out, and I said at one point they gotta leave. They gotta get tired of us being in the property. I called a couple of friends, stay overnight.
That's right.
And I knew they were not gonna like that.
Kudos to this homeowner. He has a Cabela's hat on, so I'm assuming he's familiar with firearms. That's just an assumption, but at the end of the day, he took a drastic stance
He got a gun
when it comes to these tenants or these alleged
I'm sure he do
moving into his property by literally moving in with them. So imagine moving in with the squatter, brushing your teeth beside them in the bathroom, cooking on the same stove, just irritating them as much as you can because they're brazen enough to break into your home and try to claim this property is theirs, and you in turn meet their crazy with crazy, and you're ultimately and literally living beside them.
That's crazy. I'm sorry.
That is.
I don't know what these people have. I don't know what they got going on. You got to go. You got to go. But this guy, he took a different route. Bless his heart. Yeah, he do look like one of them good old boys that might have, a firearm somewhere, and let them know that, hey, I will use it if I have to. But that would have been my time to use it then and get them out of there. I'm not spending my mornings in the same bathroom brushing my teeth next to Shaniqua and Boo Boo.
Okay.
No.
And you're blowing up an air mattress and you're popping popcorn watching Netflix, and you're trying to make it as uncomfortable for them as possible, where unfortunately, in comparison to how uncomfortable they made it for you financially and criminally, unfortunately, you can't return the type of disrespect that they've given you by squatting in your property. But at the very least, you can try your best at giving them a little taste of their own medicine.
So you're telling me that you and your friends came in and moved in with them?
Yes.
Velasquez says he, his wife, and their friends got a few air mattresses and spent the night with the alleged squatters.
We stayed in the living room. We were watching all the time the door. They stayed in one of the bedrooms.
The next morning, he says he realized they were not budging.
They're like, oh, well, we want $8,000.
$8,000 to get out of my own home? The property that I purchased, I'm paying a mortgage on, I lived in, I'm trying to sell. Let's say this individual is trying to get a bigger property, so they moved out of this smaller home to in turn move into a larger property, but they need this property to sell because now they may be paying 2 mortgages, and yet you have these squatters allegedly squatting in your property and making it harder for you as a homeowner to sell this house, but yet now you're demanding $8,000. Are you insane?
They demand.
Crazy.
That's bold. That's bold.
That is
Pay us
bold.
to leave. Pay us to leave. Absolutely not. I'll pay for my bail. That's all I'm paying for. Retretta said people need to write their congressman, go to Congress. Laws will be changed. These things seem to happen in sanctuary cities, or is it every city? No way I would move in. They would move out. Well, one thing I understand, Retretta, is that down south, them southern states don't they not having it. They're not having it. Now
Yeah.
I heard
Yeah.
they do this in Texas too, but I don't know how prevalent it is in Texas, but you talking about New Orleans and Alabama and Atlanta. Well, I heard Atlanta's doing it too, but it's crazy. Wait a minute. Lucifer says, I'm about to move into Lady Letitia's house and demand 10K. Pay up, baby. Pay up.
We're gonna be living in here together, Lucifer.
Okay. Hey, she do got a bomb house, don't she? She do got a bomb house.
We're
I
gonna
gotta
be
give it
living in
to
here
her.
together.
Shoot. They can live here if they want to. I got 4 flights of stairs that they can easily fall on.
It says they negotiated. He had the couple sign a cash for key agreement, and he paid them $4,300 to.
Holy
That's extortion.
cow.
That is extortion. How is
That's
it possible for this to
extortion.
be
It's
the
legal
only
though.
option or one of the few options that this
What the
homeowner
hell is
has
that?
in
It's
order to get
legal.
these alleged squatters out of their home without causing too much more
But they
damage
asked
to
for
their
it.
livelihood, their lives?
That's where it becomes extortion. They asked for it. He didn't initiate this transaction. They did. At that point, that should be extortion
Because
because they asked for it.
they
You
asked
pay
for
us
it.
to leave. You pay us to leave. Cash for keys.
Yeah, that's extortion. Yes.
That is extortion. Now, had he presented this deal to them, it wouldn't have been extortion. It would have been something commonly done with tenant landlord situations where they just want to get the people out of there and they will give them some money to help them leave. Yes, just like bribery, millionaires code.
That is
But in
so
this case,
crazy.
it is. It's insane. It's insane.
Their financial scenario, you had to literally pay this group of folks $4,300 to get out of your own home. And therefore, this is one of the reasons why the system is a bit broken in these tenant leaning cities that need to put more
Yes.
emphasis on punishing this type of behavior
Yep.
in order to keep the neighborhood intact.
We wouldn't want to give them money, but we heard really bad stories about squatters taking over properties
Unbelievable.
6, 8, 10 months, even a year.
So imagine paying a mortgage for up to a year, and these individuals are staying in your property, not paying you anything,
Stress of it
damaging it,
all.
making it worse, and having a sense of entitlement even based off of how the law protects them. And when they finally move out, they do even more damage to your
Yep.
property. They
Yep.
potentially
Yeah, they do.
bust windows.
Yep.
They flush things down the toilet.
Wow.
They leave the water running. And so these are the types of realistic outcomes and scenarios that happen across the country.
You know what? Story time. This just came to my mind. My sister. She's been dead since 2019, but she had a tendency sometime to hang around seedy people. And she had a boyfriend. His name was Christopher. And she at this particular time he was younger than her, okay, but she also had this other man that she was living with, so to speak, or he was living with her. and he owned an apartment building of, I think he had like 6 units. And she talked her old man into allowing her ex-boyfriend, so to speak, move into one of his units to help him out. I guess he just got out of jail or something. I don't know what the background story was. But this
Right.
guy just brought something up that really reminded me of just how true this is. When he was supposed to stay there for 6 months. He didn't pay a dime for 6 months, and finally uh Tom, my sister's old man, had to go to court to have this dude evicted, which he was never, well, actually, he was a tenant, but it was going to be a short term situation. And
Okay.
he had paying rent. So it was time to get him out of there. And what this dude did was he got evicted, but before he left, he tore that apartment up. He poured paint all over the place, all over the carpets,
Oh,
all over the walls. He damaged the walls. He did so
oh,
much damage. And if I were my sister, I would have felt really bad, but
yeah,
she didn't, which, that's where me and her had a problem, because I'm like, how can you do this man like that? He's helping you out.
yeah,
No, I wouldn't have let your boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, ex-mama, daddy, anybody else stay there that I don't know. But
right.
he's doing this as a favor to you, and this is the thanks he gets. This
Wow.
dude went in there and literally, before he left this apartment, he trashed it. So this is common, and this took place about, I want to say about 8 years ago. So this
Okay.
ain't new. This ain't nothing new under the sun.
Right. It's not, yeah.
Okay, Smokey, you out of here, love. I love you.
Smokey.
I'll talk to you later, sweetheart. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hold on, let me start.
And so we need stronger laws to protect homeowners and landlords to
I know
avoid
that's right.
these types of outcomes.
Weeks later, a CPD detective called them, informing them that one of the alleged squatters is the same woman accused of squatting in Marcia and Carlton Lee's home after leaving his property.
Wow.
In the Lee's case, Charmaine Powell Gillard was arrested
There
and
we
charged
go.
with burglary.
Good.
So this isn't their first time. This
Burglary.
is the exact reason why these penalties and the punishment for this
That's
type
starting
of
to get
crime
severe.
should be a little heightened, because for whatever reason these criminals are emboldened
Yep.
based off of the assistance that they have with the legal system being tenants, and the entitlement of these folks are just outrageous. Therefore, what could we do in order to better protect landlords and homeowners from this type of behavior?
Barry, if you in the room, don't she look like Sweetie?
Yes.
she looks like cousin Sweetie. I ain't gonna go ain't gonna go on no further. That's family, but she
Right.
looked just like a cousin of ours. But it's not her. It's not her. But that's what we need. We need more people going to jail. Now,
Yes,
for
we
some
do.
reason, she went to jail, but I want to know why
Yeah,
that heifer
weird. Why
in
does she
D.C. didn't go to
exactly?
jail. You
I want to
know.
know too.
If this person
Lisa.
continuously
Yep.
does this over and over again, what's going to make them stop from
Jail.
doing it to another homeowner?
Give them somewhere
Forgery,
to live.
obstructing identification, and criminal residential trespassing.
I don't know about you, but if I gotta pay
It's
$4,300 for
trespassing.
somebody to leave my own home, that's a level of disrespect that
Yes, it is.
I don't have a line item for. Right, I don't have a budget line item for that.
You're gonna have
I
to
don't know how I would
leave.
respond to that level
Sign.
of disrespect, but there could be scenarios where this happens. I have a tenant or a past tenant that fell behind on their rent, and we gave them a payment plan. Ultimately, they were around $7,000 in past due rent before we ultimately evicted them. And when we evicted this individual, what do? They steal my washer and dryer in the
Mm.
process. The
See?
entitlement is
wow.
insane with some of these folks. This is
After
this is
you've been
just
so nice to
disrespectful, man.
them.
I really
Yep.
do hope that the system does better in order for us as landlords and homeowners to better protect ourselves from this type of activity. So that's enough rambling for today. What would you have done if
I'd have
you
beat
came
her
to a
ass.
home that you're selling
I'd
that
have
you
beat
own
they
and you
ass.
find a squatter in this property and it may take up to a year to get these folks out?
I'd have
Would
beat
you
the
pay them to
snot
get
out of
out? Would you move in with them?
Nope.
I know that's a bit more of a drastic
Too
stance, but
drastic.
sometimes you got to meet crazy with crazy. Make sure you
Mm-hmm.
comment below, share your
I'd
thoughts.
have
I would love
peed
to hear
all
from
over
you,
their
and I'll
stuff.
see you in the next video.
I'd have cocked a leg up and I'd have peed all over their stuff. I'm
Got
sorry.
some
It's
cats and
not
dogs.
happening up in here. It's
Lisa
not
said she
happening.
got 5 or 6 homeless people to go in there and move in.
Ain't no way. Mm-mm. Well,
There's
what I did was I looked into exactly what kind of penalties are out there for these types of situations.
right.
And I was just curious. I looked it up. I
Trespassing,
Googled it.
burglary.
I wanted to know just what kind of recourse one could take to deter this kind of behavior.
Because I think the landlord should sue her in civil court.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she has her own business. Like you said, she was running a business out of her house. I still would
Mm-hmm.
try to recoup some of my money.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, here we have what I pulled up. Let me, oh, goodness gracious. Here we go, struggle streaming again. Let me pull that up for you. I asked the question, what are the criminal penalties for this kind of stuff? And it says
Mhm.
criminal penalties for squatting vary by state, but typically involve misdemeanor charges. Misdemeanor charges leading to potential jail time. For instance, up to 6 months or a year. Well, I guess they get to stay somewhere for 6 months to a year
Okay.
at our expense again, because we're taxpayers. So I guess we gotta house them in jail too. This is some bullshit. I'm sorry. Fines up to $1,000, probation, work release, and/or court costs. Though laws often blur lines with civil trespass, treating squatters like tenants if owners don't act quickly, making eviction a formal legal process. Common penalties vary by jurisdiction. Jail time. Misdemeanor charges can result in several months to a year in jail. Fines. Significant monetary penalties, sometimes up to $1,000 or more. And 9 times out of 10, and just a little side note, they broke as hell. They ain't got no money. So good luck getting that from them. Probation or work release. Courts might sentence squatters to probation or community service. Criminal record. A conviction creates a criminal record, impacting future employment, housing, and immigration. Well, at this point, it don't matter anyway.
Right.
Okay. Restitution. Squatters might have to pay for damages or unpaid utilities. Why it's complicated, civil versus criminal. Trespassing. At its core, squatting is trespassing, but many states treat it like a landlord tenant issue. Squatters' rights. This refers to the legal principle of adverse possession, where a squatter can gain legal title if they openly occupy property for a long period, but this is a separate civil matter from criminal penalties for mere unauthorized presence. Enforcement. Police often see it as a civil dispute and require the owner to go through formal eviction,
Mhm.
making quick removal difficult.
Difficult.
Key takeaways for property owners. Don't use force. No.
Self-help.
Self-help evictions, changing locks, removing belongings are illegal and can lead to charges against the owner. Um, if they don't pay, I don't pay. How about that?
Yeah, I'm not paying the mortgage. Um,
Uh-uh.
no
That's
one's paying it. So eventually
they
they're going to board it up.
well they that what that woman did was they boarded up the windows. She still broke in. She had the locks changed and everything.
Mm.
Formal eviction. The proper way to remove a squatter involves police involvement and a court-ordered eviction process, according to Zillow and Rent Prep. I have a very, very simple way. And this is the problem now. We didn't have these kind of issues like this back in the day.
Mm.
This is some new shit.
No.
This is some new stuff, I would say, over the last 10 years. Unfortunately, we're dealing with some people that don't understand that the law ain't always going to be on your side when everybody turns their back.
Right.
They got to be met with the same mentality that they're putting out there. You doing me foul, I'm going to do you foul right back.
Stress of it though.
It is
Like the
unbelievable.
stress of it. Like I would be if I was a squatter, I would be so stressed out. Number one, I'm not paying anything, and number two, I don't own this property.
They
I
don't
would
care.
feel so weird.
Yeah, but they don't. They don't feel weird. This is the mentality of entitlement. Yes, Lucifer, back in the day, squatters would be dealt with a heavy hand. We didn't see this kind of stuff going on back then.
No, you get out.
You get out. If there was a house being built and you snuck in there, because I can tell me and Barry, sometime we was kids and we would go sneak off into somebody's house as it was being built, and and then leave. But we didn't stay. We didn't
Right.
stay.
You didn't move in. You didn't put your furniture over there in the corner and your
I mean, we
refrigerator and
brought
stuff.
our little blanket and pillow and it was over with. We left and nobody knew the better. But these folks is staying now.
Yeah. They didn't move in and they're not leaving and they do not care. Their
No, they
mental
don't.
state hasn't kicked in that, this is wrong.
Exactly.
Belong here. This is not like really have convinced themselves
Yeah.
that they can be in this place.
Well, and again, the laws are banking on rational people that own property are not going to go to extremes to, they're going to be law-abiding citizens to get them out the appropriate way. But that's going to backfire. I guarantee you that. They're going to start having some problems with people unaliving, getting unalived.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because people can only take so much. I don't care. You can be a high paid attorney, and making lots and lots of money, and you're trying to conduct your business on a daily basis, and you got a couple of people squatting in your house. You don't have time to stop your job to take care of some nonsense going on in your house.
The nonsense.
So this is ridiculous. It's
It really
absolutely
is.
ridiculous.
The
Let me see what
stress.
this is here. What was this all about? Oh, okay. This is about legislation. I want you guys to see this too. Okay, so these two ladies here, this is the one that we've been talking about. Excuse me. This is the homeowner, the one with her hand on her cheek,
Yes.
and the lady with the glasses on is the squatter.
Mm.
Okay, so let me see if I can play this for you. I don't know if you saw any of this.
Of the world's most accessible
What the heck?
income-generating asset.
I didn't want no commercial.
We believe unlocking the smart income producing device is a $1 trillion opportunity.
Okay, hold on just a second. Okay, what is going on here? Okay, it's not playing now.
Oh, it won't let you click it? The volume button?
No, it's tripping. Okay.
Is next week.
Okay, here we go.
The report
Let me go back.
is over for one DC homeowner, and tonight there are new calls.
I know
for
that's very
change
low,
to prevent
right?
Situations like this.
It's okay. It's slow though.
Local home and small multifamily owners say they plan on presenting squatter legislation to council as early as next week. Our Washington, D.C. reporter Felicia Ashley tells us their plans.
They said they want to make sure that trespassers are treated like trespassers so that local home providers as well as families aren't impacted negatively. In addition to that, they said they want to make sure there is a balance of support for both sides, for renters as well as local home providers when it comes to support, but also repercussions. A room of homeowners and housing providers reacting to our reporting on the DC squatter with action.
The coverage that Channel 7 provided has really created momentum on this issue, has brought increased public awareness. The council feels pressure to move on it, and we want to take advantage of that.
Dean Hunter is the CEO of the Small Multifamily Owners Association. He says if it wasn't for the 7 News coverage on the squatter Shadija Romero, she would still be in Roshane Douglas's home. And he says it is encouraging DC council members to move.
Prior to that news story running, they acted like they didn't know we had a squatter problem.
Didn't I tell you? Had it not been for that news reporter, she picked the ball up and ran with it. That look, she ain't got to never worry about a job as a newscaster anymore. She really did the doggone thing. She really did. She was there in the trenches with this woman.
The news lady.
The news lady, yes. She picked up the ball and ran with it. And I give her all the props.
However, it's not the first homeowner who's brought that to their attention. So your coverage really has elevated the issue to the point where I think we could take that momentum and actually get this problem solved. Monday, we're going to be issuing a press release and releasing draft legislation that we hope we can get the council to pass on an emergency basis.
Philippe Ernst is a real estate investor and the CEO of Capital Rock Partners. He says small business owners are impacted the most by the challenges of the eviction process.
And they don't have a voice. They don't have resources. Imagine your retirement is this one home. You had an Airbnb that you were trying to make, your living off of, and all of a sudden you have a squatter who's there that, is not going to move. All of a sudden you're looking at a 12 to 18 month eviction period. How is that fair?
So many landlords I've talked to saw that story, called me and said, hey, I have squatters right now in my own building.
Taking those kind of stories and shaping policy to fix some of the issues that have caused these outliers to just get out of control, where we're watching, we're like, how is that even possible?
The DC chair for housing, Councilman Robert
Her
White,
right
was
there.
also at the summit, and he announced that he will be presenting 3 pieces of legislation on housing in the upcoming week. For now, reporting from the DC Bureau, Felicia Ashley, 7 News.
Now, you see that sign? Let me go back. Did you see that sign back there that had the sheet over it?
No.
Let me see if I can go back. Hold on just a second.
You put a lot of work into your...
These ads get on my nerves. Let me see if I can... I want to restart. Okay.
The month-long squatters.
Let me fast forward. Okay. You see that?
Yes.
You see that white sheet hanging from the window?
Uh-huh.
She put that up. The homeowner.
Put that sign up there?
She put the sign up there. Okay. Basically saying to the public that there's a squatter in here that's not authorized to be here.
Oh.
The squatter woman went and got a sheet and threw it out the window to cover the sign. That's why that's hanging there like that. Can you believe that? The audacity.
Is over for one DC
Yeah.
Tonight there are new calls for change.
Look at this woman. She should be in jail.
A group
She
of
should
local
be.
home and small multifamily owners say the plan.
Yeah, we just saw that one. But yeah, I
Yeah,
meant to point that out to
she's
you.
disgusting.
It is. It's really disgusting that this woman had to go through
Yeah,
great lengths.
like you went and signed papers and bought a
Exactly.
mortgage and did all this. You have no right
Exactly.
whatsoever to
No
have your
right.
silly self up in there like that.
Well,
Like
basically,
I'm not understanding how people can mentally do something like that.
exactly. And talking about I do everything out of love. Yeah. Did you love living up in this woman's house?
Oh yeah, you
Did
heard her
you?
talk. She had something to say.
Oh, she was crazy. She was really. Let me see if I can find
She's a
a
victim.
video of her. Hold on just a second. Now you can just do DC squatter and you can
She
find every
picked
kind
up.
of video under the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, hold on. I just pulled up the first one I could find. Hold on just a second. This is gonna blow you away. Ugh. Oh, she's annoying. The waterworks that she pulled up.
What's she crying for?
Who knows, but she's
What
putting
you
on an
upset
act.
about? You didn't
Putting
lose
on an
nothing that
act.
belonged to you.
Mm-hmm.
You
Check
did not
this out.
lose something that was belonged to you.
Exactly. Hold on. Now, this is a reaction video from one of many content creators that has been,
Okay.
doing this. His name is I'm sorry, Fawcett Media. Fawcett Media. Shout out to Fawcett Media. You the first one I found, so I get to play your video. Y'all check this out.
To those who waited to make their judgment to get the facts that just wasn't true. Thank you.
Liar.
To the people who made their decision and left comments, the people who know me or have known me, y'all, and y'all wouldn't say it to my face.
What?
Really? To those of you that know me, F y'all, you wouldn't say it to my face.
Oh, she trying to say F us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bitch.
Okay. She was sitting up here lying through that whole video
You
she
sitting
did.
there crying and whining and don't have a reason to.
Exactly.
What is you crying about?
She sat there on that video and said it wasn't true. They said that I didn't pay anything, and she was lying on
Yes,
that
you're
video.
lying.
She told about 5 different lies.
How you gonna lie? You grift lying. You're gonna sit there and lie.
But that's what they do.
Godly.
That's
People
what
are
they
sick.
do. Man. And then they wonder why Quiet Storm had us bamboozled.
Yeah.
That's a professional con.
Professional.
This is the same kind of stuff he does. He grifts people. He turns on the charm or the
Yeah,
good
like he's
speech. I'm a radio
articulate
announcer.
and
Yeah, I'm a radio announcer. I
uppity,
sound good.
like professional, and I'm this great guy.
I've
And
got crusty feet, and I'm living off of other people. Lord Jesus. So yes, I am so glad that Lady Latesha AI video is hilarious. What? Oh, Lucifer says your AI video is
oh, you
hilarious.
like my AI video? Somebody made that for me. Lizzie made it for me.
Oh, she
Thank
did.
you, Lucifer.
Yeah, so I'm so glad that this situation has been brought out into the forefront because a lot of people do not realize how serious of an issue this is. And people that, may want to invest in a little extra property to, have a little side hustle, so to speak.
Right.
To supplement their income
You
and
know
to
what?
turn around
I shouldn't have
and
sold my other house. I should have
man,
kept that one let somebody rent, but then I'll be probably going through what she went through.
Okay,
I
and see,
sold it.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I'm so leery now of owning more than one piece of property at a time. I'm content
Yeah,
with being in my own house, paying
yeah.
one mortgage and not worrying about how I'm going to pay the
Someone else.
mortgage on this other place,
Yeah.
having the right people come in and stuff. I don't have the patience for it. I really don't. I'm too old to be going through
Then
all
some
those
breakdowns. You gotta fix.
financial things. Yeah, and it's crazy. The level of entitlement that they have. Like,
The
how dare
entitlement
you think?
is so
Yeah.
it's off the chain. I can't believe she's sitting on there boo-hoo and thinks she's gonna get
Boo
some type of
hooing.
sympathy.
You
If
would be
nothing else,
surprised.
we're trying to get her some jail time, whether she
Okay?
or not.
And that was what my question was. What are the criminal penalties? And
For
from what I
this.
saw, it really wasn't that big of a deal. I want
Yeah,
to see some
it's
more
just
severe criminal
misdemeanor.
penalties. Let me
Mm-hmm.
see something else. You wouldn't believe some of the videos that came out talking about different situations of squatters, not just her, but others. This is, oh, you didn't get to see this one. This is when they evicted her. Now she's nowhere around on this one. Hold on just a second. It's appalling to see how much stuff, because they did a live stream as they were carrying her stuff out of there.
Oh,
I mean, it went live. Look at all that stuff so far. She moved all kinds of
she
stuff
had
in that
plans.
house. Plan forgot the Uno card though.
Yeah, all of that would be gone. The Uno,
Okay.
the
I
hanger,
mean,
everything.
good Lord, she didn't even
The
pack
trash.
anything. She was that confident that she was going to get to spend another night up in there.
Yes, she was.
She didn't even go back. Even when the judge told her, you got to go, she didn't go back. The landlady beat her there. So, I mean, that's, boy, that's nuts. But she did come back later.
Was they
I don't
there
have
when
that
she
on.
came back? Were they in the
I
house?
think so. Well, I think the neighbors saw it. The
Mm.
neighbors seen her picking through stuff, trying to get a few things. No, Effie, you shouldn't have had all this stuff there in the first place. Go get you a storage unit.
Yeah,
Matter of fact,
storage
you
unit.
know what? Go stay in a storage unit with all your shit.
Yeah.
People do that. Yes. If you don't want to pay rent in an apartment, just go
Uh-huh.
to public storage. Go to one of those public storages, and
Yeah.
I've seen people do
So
that.
it's taking people's houses.
Exactly. I've seen people do that. They take all their possessions and they rent a storage unit on a month to month basis, and
Mm.
hey, get you a little Wi-Fi, a portable Wi-Fi, and
Yep,
your
there you go.
phone, and there you have it. Hey, dress warmly. Some of them are heated. So I don't see why she didn't do something like that if she's so hard up. But she's not hard up.
No,
She's
she
got a
wasn't.
business
She was sitting there buying stuff for her house, going shopping and shit,
and
buying
going to Jamaica.
flowers and plants for the
Yep,
house.
going to
The
Jamaica.
nerve.
I wish I could find the social media video of her on her social media turning flips in Jamaica, her and her man in the hotel
Oh,
room. Oh my God. That's why I did that video, because I said, wait a minute, we hearing about her, but what about him?
yeah. What about him, the man?
He a whole man, and she the one out there grifting. What are you doing, dude?
Yeah,
You
she should
hiding
have all
behind her?
kinds of money. She ain't paid rent for a whole year. She
Hello.
should be able to go get her anything.
Yep. Yep.
Like somebody said, a camper or a trailer.
That's right. That's right.
Kimmy.
Look, if you can put a down payment on a car with $2,000, you can go put a down payment on a camper
Yeah.
and pay that.
Get you
Yeah,
a
she was
trailer,
turning.
girl. Get you a
Lucifer seen
trailer.
it. Lucifer seen it. She was turning cartwheel flips. She sure was at
Who
the
was?
hotel. The squatter. She was on vacation in
Oh,
Jamaica.
yeah, she had all that extra money.
All that extra money.
Mm-hmm.
Her and her man in
Because
the
rent,
hotel
she didn't have to
room.
worry about rent. She got real nested and snuggled in about
Yep.
that third month.
Yep.
She really got good with it.
Honey, she'd have come home from Jamaica and she wouldn't have found nothing up in there.
It's
I
illegal
say,
here.
hey, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened to your stuff. It disappeared.
Disappear.
You
Yeah, as
might
soon as
want
she
to go
went on
find it.
vacation, that's when I would have been kicking her out.
Yep. All her stuff would have been gone in the
Okay.
trash
Yep.
at a dumpster
Here's your
in
stuff.
in
Get
another part of
out.
town. Shoot. Put it on the back of a garbage truck and go to the landfill. Find your stuff. Heifer. Please, there's more than one ways to skin a cat. But yeah, it took the purse. She had a Louis Vuitton purse
The
laying out on
nerve.
the table. And I'm like, wait, is that a Louis? What? She had a Louis, but she's
The nerve.
squatting. Wow. Millionaires Cove says, Mr. Phillips, she getting ready to get rid of him and find another man that she can con into letting her stay with him. That's her best bet.
Yeah.
That's her best bet. That's what she should have done that in the first place.
Yeah.
Shoot, at least you can say it's a fair exchange. If you giving him some coochie, then yeah, he can give you a roof over your head. But that woman ain't got nothing out the deal but screwed without lube.
She was screwed.
Big time.
You're so right.
Man,
was
this is
horrible.
crazy.
It was horrible. That's good the neighbors came and helped. She is focused.
Yeah. Yeah.
The lady that owned the house.
Yeah, she really is, and she's very appreciative too, because like I said, she doesn't even live there,
Yeah, she's in another
and
state.
she lives in another state, and they knew what was going on. They knew what was
The
going
neighbor.
on. There was nothing they could really do about it. It's none of their business, but they were there for her when she needed them the most. It's a mess. It's a hot mess. But hey, I don't want to keep y'all all night. I don't want y'all squatting on my platform all night. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But hey, I want to thank you guys for stopping by tonight. I know I've been talking about this every night since Saturday,
It's
and
interesting.
it is. It's very interesting because the story got
So wild.
crazier and crazier and
It
crazier. Every time I thought there was nothing more to say about it,
Here it
there's a new
comes.
subject,
The man.
So,
The
yeah.
trip.
Oh my God, the man. So, anyhow, I want to thank you guys for coming. Lady Latesha, thank you so much for sitting here on the panel with me
Thanks
and
for having me.
keeping me company, and because I needed somebody that can definitely look and see what I'm seeing as well as the chat, and really vocalize about this. This is outrageous.
Yes.
Outrageous.
It is outrageous.
Millionaires Cove says, Auntie, I'm staying rent free right here till tomorrow. That's it, girl. That's it.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much for coming. I love you guys. Have a wonderful evening. And again, Lady Latesha, thank you so much.
Thank
I
you,
love you,
Auntie.
sweetheart. Good
Thank you,
night, you
side chat.
guys. Good night, y'all.
Hey there, my kinfolk. Thanks for stopping by. Auntie Mickey's house, where we reach for the sky. Every comment and smile, you make my heart glow. Together we're strong, together we grow. From gossip to politics, we cover it all. Sharing laughs and thoughts, having a ball. Your support means everything. it bright. Your support lifts me up, takes flight. No matter where you're from, near or far, you're our shining star. Just who you are. Stay tuned, stay strong, and keep the love inside. Auntie Mickey's house, where it feels just right. Until next time, my kinfolk, take care.